And we are live.
Oh,
Yes.
hi. Welcome back to another episode here with Raina Tees, with your lovely
Yes.
two witches, bitch, the new regents,
The new
honey,
regions.
elected by the elders, honey. So,
Yes.
we are sitting at what? 68% of you guys being over the age of 30,
30
I think you said?
yeah, 35 to 44.
So we are sitting. I shout out to the mature, set, concrete witches, warlocks, and practitioners out there, bitch. Real recognized weirdo, and we definitely appreciate you guys and the support here on Raina Tees.
Yes.
Also, footnote to let you guys know, we will be opening a segment called Ask Raina, where we will be taking questions from you guys and doing, a show about it.
Mm-hmm.
Coming with some of the questions that you guys have. We have already gotten questions from some of you, and we're going to come to the live, bitch, to give you girls, response teas.
Yes. Yes.
So for today, we're going to be doing a bit of a story time, honey. And as the title suggests, girl, bitch, do not ever bite the hand that blesses you, bitch. Let me tell you something. Raina.
Oh.
Because this Raina tea over this is her tea over here, bitch. So she's gonna be giving you this tea.
Yes.
But it's very interesting to say, and here's a well-known fact. This might be I would say my moon sign, but girl, that's a little too telling. But
okay.
This is just a thing that wants to know. Information is very powerful. Information is very, very powerful. And you should always kind of, whether you're a practitioner or not, you should always be very mindful of what you share with another person, because those vulnerabilities and those weaknesses are definitely there to exploit. And one thing that is just not a good look or not a good idea is to get on a witch's bad side, bitch, especially when you are not practicing, honey. So as the title suggests, we will be going in on biting the hand that blesses you. So Raina, honey, what's tea?
Girl, let's get it started, honey. So this story is about a particular person that I met on social media, on Facebook or whatever. And we began to communicate, and I told him that I'm a witch or whatever, that I practice magic. And this person, opened up to me and told me about their situation, that they were living with this older gentleman, and they were with them for years. Okay, this person was providing for this young man. So this person was in their, they were actually like my age at the time, so late 20s, early 30s type of teas.
And you're still in your late 20s, bitch.
Sure, girl, stop it. So and the person that they were with was in their 50s, okay? And this person, they lived together. The guy paid rent. This guy did not pay any bills, okay? Was not working at the time. But the tea is that he was in love with this other guy, this Jamaican, honey, a big dick Jamaican, who was slanging that piece. And he was telling me that if I could do magic to get that situation together, to get them to live together, because the guy, he lived out of state at the time. So, but the guy was working in the airline, so he had the ability to move where Kurt, honey, her name is Kurt, where Kurt lived at. Okay, so
wait, pause, because I think we have it's a lot of he's in this bitch.
Okay, so we have Kurt. We have Kamar, which is the other man. And then we have the older man, because I don't know his name.
Okay, so so we have Kurt, the main bitch antagonist.
Yes, the one that I was friends with on Facebook. Okay.
Okay, her, and then
Kamar is the part. Kamar is
the guy he wants to be with.
Is Kamar, yes. is the younger guy that's close to her.
And then the older gentleman that's taking care of Kurt
is the older gentleman.
Older gentleman. Just keeping up with the girls.
So Kurt wanted me to make the situation for Kamar to move to that city and live together with him. And I was like, okay, so are you willing to leave this older guy that you're with? And Kurt said, yes, he is willing to leave him. He said he does love him, and the guy's willing to move them to Miami, and you know, because they lived up north, to move them to Miami and get the guy like a new car and all of this shit. To get Kurt a new car and everything. But Kurt was like, I don't want that. I want to be with Kamar. So I was like, you know what? I was thinking about it. You know, we got
Bitches
along.
Don't never want what's good for them, bitch. Yeah. Let me just say that. Like, I know that love is a powerful thing. It's a powerful motivator, but it definitely pushes us to make some really rash, silly decisions when we have security and bitch, we are set, honey. But go ahead.
So, I agreed to this. I agree. I was like, you know what? I'll do it. I wanted to test my abilities, and I like her or whatever as a friend or whatever. You know, he was a cool guy. We had some nice conversations, and I even was putting him on to some magic, you know. And he was telling me things about his, you know, because we talked a lot, of course. So he was telling me things about his dreams and how he's kind of been interested in practicing magic, and I shared with him some of my knowledge and even one of my books. Okay. I shared with him.
Bitch, and that is an honor.
It is an honor, and it was my error because, you know, I got comfortable or whatever. And I shared it with him, and I was like, you know what? I see you because I see you like you have that power within you. Because the things that he was telling me, I was like, you know what? And I could feel it. Like, you're a magical person too. Like, you just need to tap into that. So when I see that, I'm the type of person that I do want to share I'm just kind like that, you know. I would want to share my gifts with somebody who I'm like, you know, we got close or whatever, and I see it in you. So, you know, like, you should tap into that. And I wanted to share with him. So I sent him a PDF or whatever. And, you know, I did the spell. The spell was very easy to do, of course. And to the surprise of Kurt, things began manifesting over the next few months that led to Kamar moving to that city and living there. And he moved there, and they eventually lived together. He broke up with the older man, and he moved in with Kamar. Okay, they did it. It worked. It was successful. It was successful. Bitch. Okay, yes. Do you think I gotta fucking thank you for that? Do you think I gotta fucking thank you for that? I didn't. You know who this motherfucker thanked?
Bitch, don't say it. Not Jesus, girl.
This motherfucker got on the Facebook and was thanking motherfucking Jesus.
Not Jesus, girl.
I kid you not. Girl. I called you that day. Like, I have called Raina she has been there every step of the fucking way.
Yes.
Through this tea. So she might be saying, she will say stuff that, like, I didn't even remember. Okay. So that might happen through this video. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, thanking Jesus and shit. And I was like, really, girl? Jesus? I could not believe it. That was low-key strike one right there. And she did push away. She did. She
got what she wanted.
She got what she wanted. Yeah, she stopped talking to me. She did stop talking to me. Absolutely. No, absolutely, girl. She stopped, period. Like, she was done talking. Like, it was a non-motherfucking factor. And I just sat back. I was like, okay, you know, and everything was fine with me. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was no tea. I just jot the shit down in my memory. Like, okay, I see what it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and she would post, like, you know, this bitch would be cooking for him. Whole meals, mac and cheese. Collard greens, cornbread.
Yes. Honey, that was
cooking like baking cakes.
Not baking.
No, she would bake cake for him. Pastries, breakfast,
Mama was a homemaker.
and post all the pictures of all the food every night. And she would post for my man, honey, because I take care of mine.
Oh,
that's what she said, honey. She
right, the one that you got for her.
The one that I did magic for, and the spirits opened up all the possibilities and allowed that shit to happen. Yeah, that one.
Ow.
That one. Mm-hmm. So she was real, comfortable now and just for God completely. And listen, it's not like if I'm asking for homage and all of this. I'm not asking for you to be posting like, oh, Raina, she's the one that, came through and, did the magic or whatever. I'm not asking for that. But goddamn, like, you thank Jesus.
And to still be a friend, you know what I'm saying? Like don't use somebody like that and just throw them away. And here's another thing that I want to insert on this point with I find sometimes a lot of time within the spiritual community and the spiritual worker community is like you'll have some people that in their heart have disdain, either religious motivated disdain or subconscious motivated disdain for witchcraft or practicing or working or magic, whatever you want to call it, and the people that do it. It's kind of like they only want to fuck with us, do the dirty work and here's a coin, and then scurry off about their ways in their life. And we're not talking about purely a business transaction, because there is no too much of personal that goes on through a business transaction. But a lot of times in our personal too, with like friends and stuff, people come and they want to lay their problems on us. They want to lay, they want us to open up these doors and possibilities and bring them solutions and stuff. But we're people too, you know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes we want a shoulder to vent on or vent to or cry on or, open up to and stuff like that. We don't only want to be the fucking saviors in everybody's lifestyle and situation. So I definitely was with you in feeling how you felt. When she started to switch up, because I don't like no bitch that switch up.
I don't like that shit either. Oh, yeah, because shit is coming back. Now that I'm thinking about it, this bitch goes and tells this motherfucker that like she got him because of magic. Remember that?
Oh yes, she did. She did unveil that to him.
She unveiled that to him.
You don't ever. Let me tell you, I don't give a fuck if you hate. I don't give a fuck if you love. You don't ever unveil to a motherfucker that you're doing work on them.
Because you know what? They was having an argument or whatever, and it was like, oh, to get back at him, like she said that shit, like, oh, like, yeah, and I did magic to get you back or whatever. And he was like, he was shocked because he's Jamaican, so
that was the second time. Because see, you ain't even get to the part where you did work for these folks.
Wait a minute, but see, that's why I did it, because he called me. He called me with this tea, like. He was like livid. He was like, oh my God, like I fucked up. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know why I told him and this and this and that. Like, you need to fix it. So I was like, okay, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
But she came out of nowhere with this.
Right, she came out of nowhere.
To you.
But see, when she came back, it's kind of like we bonded right back. Because, so it's like, that happens sometimes with bitches. Like, you give them a chance and y'all get right back to it, whatever, kikiing, because this person was somebody who you originally had a little connection with, as a friend. So when he came back, it's like, I let him in and we were just communicating like normally. It flowed or whatever, because we did have conversation. So yeah, he was telling me what was going on or whatever. He gave me all the tea, and I was like, wow, they was fighting and shit like that. And he told him that. So he was like, I need you to fix this. So I was like, okay, like I'll do it or whatever. And I did magic to calm him down. But I also wanted Miss Thing over here, Miss Kurt, to calm her ass down too. You know what I'm saying? Because she had a lot of hot energy in her asshole. So, so it's like, calm your ass down because you over here setting his ass off too. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be over here doing magic and shit, and you over here, you know, like still kind of ready to get buck with his ass. Like you need to
counter,
right, and counter exactly. So I was like, you need to slow your roll too. So I'm over here guiding this motherfucking bitch like I always have. So whatever, I did it. You know, everything is fine. And time passes by, and it's like once again, I think, you know, like the shit, because this was a while ago. So the shit kind of like, she goes into her own life, okay, and disappears. So time passes by, whatever. I eventually make an IG, an Instagram account, my personal Instagram account or whatever. So I was hitting up my friends and I told them, you know, like follow me on my Instagram. So I hit him up, you know, not even texted him. Oh, excuse me, wait a minute. I think I did text him, and he didn't respond. And then I wrote him on Facebook or whatever. Cause see, like I knew him like that to either text or Facebook or both. Like shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's no tea. So I did both, and no response at all to both. Okay, all I'm asking is, can you follow me on Instagram? He was already following me on my art page, so it'll be no tea for you to follow me on my personal page that I just made. So no response to whatever, and then he wants to make a post that day, or because see, I was watching. Because motherfuckers like to communicate through memes
subliminals
and
at that time,
especially on Facebook, and especially on Facebook. That's how people like to communicate on social media. Period. Like, and you catch it because the universe has it for you to catch. So he made a post talking about like, oh, you try to send me a text message. Like, this is public, okay? Public post. You try to send me a message, a text message, trying to fuck up my vibe. But you're not.
Wasn't it a Britney meme?
It was a Britney meme giving like, oh, I don't fuck with you, something. Yeah, it was like a Britney meme. Like she was in it. I forgot what she was doing exactly, but it was shade. It went with what the fuck she was saying.
It was like Britney rolling her eyes.
Yeah, it was something like yeah.
It was something to the effect of like when you just can't be bothered because of like energy or something like that.
So he was like, oh, I don't fuck with you. Like you can't fuck with my vibe. You can't fuck with my day and try to fuck up my day with your text or whatever. And I was like, really? So I unfriended him immediately, bitch. And blocked. Yeah, I think blocked and everything. I was like, bye. So some time had passed by or whatever. Oh yes, wait a minute now. I did lay into.
Wait, bitch, we got to get to the meat and the potatoes, honey. So you called me and you gave me this tea like you always do.
Yes, I did.
I was like, okay, then, bitch, you need to lay in. Like, okay,
you did hype me up for that shit. You did.
I was like, you need to
break that shit up. Break that
down.
Yeah, like, no, break that shit
because I'm one, like, and I feel you on this. I get that people have their own lives. I get that, you know, we're all at an age that we have our own lives. We're gonna distance ourselves. Like some people I don't talk to for months, and like you said, y'all come, you know, a bitch come back and it's like, okay, it smiles and kiki, and I'm not even feeling pressed in your absence. But it's some people that I feel like you have a connection with that it's like, okay, like I see you and you see me and we gone there. So don't treat me like a stranger. Don't treat me like an acquaintance, because that's not the relationship that we have. And I'm a very fixed person. I feel like you are too. Mm-hmm. I know, bitch, you are, girl. Yeah, I feel, bitch. I know your ass is fixed. And it's like, I don't like personality switching
I don't like up. That shit. No.
I don't like that. If you give me that you're working for weeks and months to be a friend that communicates with me every day or regularly, and then you just switch up, I'm like, what happened? You know, like what happened? Did I do something? You know, right. I think that's just natural. Right. And then if I reach out to you, because I'm a bitch, have your life, girl, have her. Do what you do. But if I reach out in a manner of concern and I'm like, what's tea? You know, or girl, like, come support me. Come be with me. Right. I got this going on. And bitch, you act like you cannot be bothered and give me subliminal teas?
Excuse me?
And I had a hand in that of which you are living with?
Are living with, bitch?
Yeah, I don't think
it's time to dismantle, bitch. It's time to dismantle, honey.
I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah. I'm petty and I'm a vindictive. I'm not above being petty. And no, neither is my sister.
So and that was not being petty, honey. That was taking back what the fuck was mine, bitch. Taking back my motherfucking power from your life.
Yes. My investment in your shit. A friendship, yeah.
Which you disrespected and spat on. Okay? I went in for your and still fighting and arguing and shit. So yeah, I broke that shit up. And it was a sickening ass motherfucking ritual. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, bitch. That shit was sickening as fuck. And yes, I did use their picture. And I used some other implements and instruments and symbols and shit. And ooh, that trance was sickening, honey. I felt all of it. That shit, yeah, that was. I knew it. I put that. Ooh, I put that shit on there. Yes, I did. Both of their mugs. Remember, I told you that shit. I put that shit on both of their fucking mugs. Okay. Laid the fuck out. And yeah, then you know once you do that spell, honey, you let her go. And it was done just one time. Just one motherfucking time. Laid into you hoes. Laid into you hoes. Oh, yes. That motherfucking picture, both of them hoes standing behind the sunset and shit. Yeah, that's the one I got. Printed her out, bitch. Nice and big. 8.5 by 11. Yes, ma'am. And put them things on both of your mugs. Okay. 2. Dismantle. Shatter. Crumble her, honey. Destroy her. Break all of this shit up. End it right now. Yeah, it's a wrap.
Stop it right now.
Yeah, it's done. No more. I'm taking it back. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you, bitch? So you should be thanking me, whore. You should be fucking thanking me.
Give us the tea. What happened?
So yeah, the spell was done. I let it go, whatever. She was blocked. And months passed by. Like, I'm just doing me. You know what I'm saying? Months passed by, whatever. And one day I got a fucking text. And it's from Miss Thing. Miss Kurt. And she's like...
Surprising.
She's like, oh, I had to talk to you, you know? And I'm like, well, it's tea or whatever. And we set up an arrangement or whatever, a time to talk on the phone. And she basically...
And what did she have to call and tell you?
Right. She basically had to ask me, did I do any magic on her? Because she got fired from her job.
Ooh.
She broke up with her man.
Ooh.
And she's been like just not eating and feeling like a pressure on her and some sort of like cloud and all of this shit. And she's just feeling it that it's magic all. And she's like, did you do it? And I'm like, girl, why would me? Kurt. Like, why would I do that?
Bitch, that is your guilty conscience.
Why would I do that to you, girl? Like, I was like, maybe you feel that way because you shaded me on your Facebook, girl. Maybe that's why you feel like that, girl, because I didn't do nothing to you, honey, and I blocked you. And I did tell her that, yes, because I'll tell your ass, bitch, and I blocked you because of what you said. So maybe you're feeling some kind of way, bitch, because of what you did to me. And she was like, oh, I don't like if she don't know what I was talking about. I didn't do that. That wasn't for you and none of this shit. It was irrelevant, girl. It was paid or whatever. And I was like, listen, I didn't do it to you. Um, you can do some cleansings, honey. You could like, you know what I'm saying? And that was
Egg wash, honey. Go do an egg
yeah.
wash.
You could do some enemas. I don't know, but yeah. So it was kind of like it's in your head. That's how I was giving it to him. Like, listen, I don't know. Yeah, like, girl, look, I don't know what you're talking about. You know, and that was basically it. But I was over it, and
I think, and at that point, it's like once you've reached that point that we got to go in and slay. See, we don't slay. I know, you know, we come with the story times, bitch, and we're giving you, but we don't slay without cause, bitch, or without coin. Okay. So once you reach that point, it really is no point to either give you any loyalty, any honesty, bitch. You're not anything. You're enemy at that point because you disrespected us or you disrespected her, yes. And now you've reached the point of no return. I personally feel like that, like once I go in and do magic, use my own personal energy for you as a friend, to see you happy, to see you pulled out of a situation, you're in the rut or whatever, bitch, that, I mean, it's not just simply closing my eyes and making a wish. No, there is energy. There is a ritual process.
Exactly. Like, motherfucker, the man came, the guy you wanted to come, bitch, got you a motherfucking job. His ass got a motherfucking job too. Like, and got y'all living in the same fucking apartment, bitch. Like, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
And then you're gonna go like, oh, fuck me now? No, bitch, I'm gonna take that back. Mm-hmm. Yes. And I never spoke to him again after that conversation. Never spoke to him again. It's like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about, bitch.
Right. I don't know what you're talking about, girl.
And have a blessed day, honey. Good day. Goodbye. Mm-hmm.
Namaste, bitch.
Namaste,
bitch. Girl. Namaste over
and that was
there.
it. And then I called you right after, bitch, and we kiki, bitch. And it was like, girl, yes. Yeah. That's what your ass get, bitch.
Yeah.
And I do not feel bad, girl.
No.
You deserve it.
No. I think when you have power, you have to like use it responsibly, or else it can consume you. And I think that goes back to your video, like a balance in magic or black magic and stuff like that. So again, it's not like going out and just slaying, oh my God, like any person. But I feel like it is certain things that certain lines you just don't cross, and you just don't bite or spit on the hand that bless you.
Yeah,
bitch,
that blesses you. Don't.
Why would you do that? That's
at least have communication.
It,
you know, if you want to, if you just be like, look, you know, I don't know, just more communication. That's what I feel. If you're gonna like distance yourself like that,
it's not. I feel like it's nothing for what you were asking for, though. I mean, it's not like you were like coming to her like, oh, I need to borrow like $1,500.
Because she was coming to me. That's the tea. You're coming to me every single time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming to you. I'm living my fucking life.
You're the one. Yeah, to fix her problems.
Eventually, bitch, I'ma snap.
Yeah.
And I snapped on that ass. Over here coming to me, bitch, begging ass for some free magic work, bitch. I done got your whole motherfucking life just how you want it, bitch.
Got your whole life set
just
up.
how you motherfucking want it, bitch. And you gonna thank Jesus, ho, over me? And then you gonna pay me dust when I'm asking you for a fucking favor? Hell yeah, I'm gonna take the shit back, bitch. You got me fucked up. Fucked up. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna take the shit back.
And on that note, I think that is, our story time for this evening. Hit up Raina Tees. We will leave our contact information in the description box, bitch, for spell work, bitch. Raina Tees. We do get you guys' emails. Sometimes, girl, it just be like, the girls be giving us story teas, honey. They be giving us life stories a lot of time.
We definitely
appreciate it. We do. we are, oh, like I said earlier, we're opening up the dialogue for Ask Raina. So if you guys have any questions, you know,
you would like
anything you want us to go over in videos, let us know and contact us for readings and spell work, bitch. And we'll see you guys in the next one.